7 News uncovering new information after a woman falls through ice on a pond near the Westin Hotel in Westminster last night. Now, she survived, but a man who fell into the same pond this time last year did not. 7 News reporter Lance Hernandez looking into the safety of the pond. Lance, last night's incident happened 1 year to the day that the body of Luke Edwards was recovered there.
1 year to the day, Mike. Now, Luke Edwards, we were told, inadvertently walked into the deep end of this pond, and his parents told me that the edges were so steep he couldn't climb out. Well, last night it happened again. This time, a 30-year-old woman walking out onto the ice fell into the water.
Battalion 1, Engine 4, Engine 5, Medic 4, and Truck 2 on a female who went through the ice at the Westin.
A witness called 911 after seeing the woman in the water.
Within 15 minutes we were there, had her out, from the call, and she's very lucky because these things can go tragic very quickly.
Dwayne and Teresa Fisher know how fast tragedy can occur. Their son Luke died in the same pond last year. It took more than a week to find his body. They were stunned to learn about last night's incident.
I just started crying.
The Fishers say this pond is too deep for the foot traffic around here. They say they asked the city to install safety rails.
And they pretty much blew me off like I didn't know what I was talking about.
Is that pond unsafe?
I don't think the pond itself is unsafe.
Diana Wilson with Westminster Fire says lighting may have been an issue last year, so they installed more. But the Fishers say those lights didn't keep the woman from falling in last night. Should the pond be cordoned off or drained?
That's what our citizens wanted. If they wanted us to do something about the lake, we could.
But she points out there are many ponds. The Fishers say they're not trying to get rid of this one.
Luke loved this place. He was walking around the pond because he loved it. He was excited to come here. I wouldn't want to get rid of it for that, but I want it safe. I don't want someone else to have to go through this.
Now, Diana Wilson with the city told me that no one should be walking out on a frozen pond, especially when temperatures have been warming back up into the 50s and 60s. She also said that if you see anybody walking out onto the ice or attempting to, whose judgment might be impaired a little bit, don't hesitate to contact emergency services. In Westminster, Lance Hernandez, 7 News.